All right, all right, all right. We back, we are back. Let me do me a favor if you don't mind. Go ahead and hit that subscribe for me. We're trying to get to that 5K. Let's get to 4K first. Show y'all what I'm attempting. This is my quest to have some type of cover. As you very well know, I've been doing everything outside in the wide open and the carport, but still outside. So be it. It happens. People do it all the time. But look at this. Look at this view, man. Look at this. Look at this. Look, nothing but. I like being out here in the middle of nowhere. I really do. But this is what we got, man. It's a 18 by 20 long carport, and originally, and I'll show 18 wide. So these arches, this was a purchase from someone. It blew over and we took it down and I brought it home. These, it's got a bend in one of them. These are 18 wide, right? My goal, and what I've been doing, is to make it 24 wide. So in order to make it 24 wide, we had to add to the width. Now I've done that with two of these. What I did, I took that 18 wide and I cut it on each end. Cut it there and I cut it there. And the guy that I got the carport from had some these. They were 3 foot long. So I took and cut it here and added a 3 foot piece here and a 3 foot piece there, which in turn should give me 24 wide. So I will have a 20 by 24 out of the elements once I get it done. Now, I keep running out of the gas or welding wire. Like this piece here, I either run out of welding wire. But I'm gusseting it. I'm putting a gusset there, fish plate, gusset there, and then I'm not going to put the metal on the traditional way, horizontal. I'm going to put the metal on vertical. And I'm also going to put purlins, 2x4 purlins to screw the metal to, which in turn should make this very wobbly building sturdy. I'm going to go across the top as well. The only problem I have is these are 5 foot wide. This is 5 foot wide. This is 5 foot wide, and my 2x4s are 8 foot. So I'm gonna let that 2x4 flow over 3 foot, put me up another either 4x4, stand it up right here, tie it in, do the same thing here. And why? Like I said, make this thing sturdy. And then as you can see that they have these bracing, like this bracing here. And then you have a bracing across up there. It's supposed to keep it from bowing down when you put weight on it. So I'm gonna have to add, because I'm way wider, I'm gonna have to add a gusset type deal from here to here to keep that weight from wanting to, initially the building's gonna want to spread out. It shouldn't, but it's gonna bend. So I have to put a gusset in it of some type because I made it wider. This little gusset up top was mainly made for that width. If you look up online, I look up the ones online that you can get for 24 foot. They have an extra gusset that runs from here all the way to here, which is longer. And that's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to put 5 of them. 5 of them. One. So y'all stay along for that journey, man, of me attempting to get myself out of the weather. Once I have these other 3 welded up, I can start screwing the metal on, or the 2x4s on, and stiffen this stuff up. It'll stiffen it up big time. Big time. I just got to get a line level to make sure the right side is level with the left side. And then I got to get, what else? Some power out here, because I'm going to have to do some more welding out here. You know, what I've been doing was cutting that one, making that one cut and welding it in. I probably should have welded this all solid right here. I didn't. I tacked it, but it's welded solid across the top, and then it's got the gusset on it. I got the same thing here, solid across the top, and then gusset down, so it shouldn't go nowhere. It should not go nowhere. And I got a little crooked with the saw, but again, it shouldn't go nowhere. I gotta hit this stuff with some paint. I gotta hit this stuff with some paint because the rust is gonna eat it up. And this is galvanized, you know what I mean? Galvanized metal is not supposed to rust that soon. Y'all stay along for the journey. Me trying to build me a 20 by 24 piece of something to stay out of something, because the weather, being out in it, has taken a toll on my joints, and I'm getting too old. Way too old. I got something else I want to show y'all, but I can't. I'll drop it when I can. Like, share, and comment. Any ideas on how I could do on my building? Any other ideas? Got some ideas? Like I said, I want to do 2x4 purlins. Do 2x4 purlins. And with those 2x4 purlins, should stiffen up that building. And then start slapping some metal on. And I'm going to have to paint the metal. The metal is not the right color, but I'm gonna get out here with my little airless sprayer or whatever, pour some paint in it, cut it with some whatever, and paint it. Try to match the house somewhat. All right, we back on this swaps and stuff. I want to have a garage thing. We got all my bracing up. Like, if you can see the extensions I added 3 foot to each piece to make it 24 foot. We're a little straight up through her, I don't know. And the plan is, you see a couple 2x4s laying there. The plan is to go up every 2 foot with 2x4s. And then I think I'm gonna go right here with a 4x4, because I want to put a door on it. I want to have some type of door. And if I use a 4x4, I can use that as something to nail to and brace up. But this was a damaged carport, so 2 of my bracings are sagging. That's why you see the ratchet straps there. So what I plan on doing is pulling them tight to where I get the sag out, bring my little weld machine out here, and put a kicker on them to where they stay up and not have the sag. Now, will they have a bowl in the top? Possibly. But you know, we just need something to get out of the weather, man. Well, I'm not a carpenter, you know. And if you look at some of these welds, you say, oh shoot, you ain't no welder neither. Man, I'm just trying to get it done. I'm trying to get it done, man. We're gonna make it work. Being that it's this, I mean, if you look, I mean, the thing is wobbly anyway, you know. So until you add all this other structure to it to stiffen it up, it's gonna wobble and be out of level. We are square from corner to corner, and we are 24 foot wide at the base, and I want to say we're 24 foot wide right there on this one. Now each one I'm gonna probably have to do differently because of, like I said, me adding to it and throwing it up there. And the thing is, all this will be covered. You ain't gonna see none of this, you know. I'm giving y'all just the play-by-play of how I plan on trying to get myself out of this weather, man. Plan is to have a garage one day, but as of right now, this is gonna have to do. Takes a little less money to do this, and probably a lot more time, and I don't have neither. I have neither. I've got it, my stuff drawn, or what do you call it, anchored down. I probably shouldn't put it directly on the dirt, but guess what? It is. This side over here, we do have it built up. We had to put some pavers underneath over there because the ground's not level. So, but with having them pavers over there, this point and that point over there is level. It is level. So when I get the cranking on this, is it going to change the things being level? Probably. Is it going to change how this pole sits? More than, oh yeah, you know it is. So yeah, we'll make it work though. We're gonna make it work. From working outside in a carport, you know, the goal is to be able to have the carport back and use it as a carport. Let's see what we can come up with, y'all. Yeah, all this is going on, man. All this is going on. I'm always doing something. So, worst come to worst, we'll have at a square, sturdy building, because it will be sturdy. but it you know, it ain't going nowhere. I feel like I can go up there and hang on that. It ain't going nowhere. It's probably going to bend because of how stiff, or how the tubing is made. You know, it's all made for one way to work. But anyway, we'll do it.